Hey everyone, it's Anna Runyon, founder and CEO of ClassyCareerGirl.com. And today I'm doing some reflecting. This is one of my favorite times of the year between Christmas and New Year's, doing some reflecting on the last year and looking at my Google Analytics of my website, seeing where the traffic's come through this year. And it's amazing how much our business has grown, how much our website traffic has grown. 2016 has just been an amazing year. And there's a lot that I want to share with you that I learned over this past year. One of them being Pinterest. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm just putting the finishing touches on a brand new training course that I'm putting together called Pintastic, how Pinterest 10 times my business. And I wanted to share a little bit of it with you because I think it's really important if you are struggling to get traffic to your website, if you feel like you're creating all this content, which this is exactly what was happening to me. I had thousands of articles on Classy Career Girl. Like a year ago, we were even publishing like twice a day, all this great content, but no one was coming. And I was like, why aren't people reading all this great content that I have that I'm putting out there? And we were getting some organic traffic from Facebook and Twitter, a little bit here and there, but I knew it was time to learn about Pinterest because I had this one pin that brought so much traffic to my website. It was about getting out of debt. And I thought if I can just study Pinterest, this past year, I made Pinterest my MBA program. Like I studied Pinterest. I have spent so much time on Pinterest over this last year. I've learned so much. And I feel like it's December 27th and I'm finally figuring things out. I'm finally seeing all of the fruits of my hard work and my efforts. Yesterday we had the most opt-ins we've ever had to our website. We had 422 people opt in one day, and that was mostly from Pinterest. We also had a huge achievement this morning. I woke up to find out we had 500,000 page views over this last month, and that was a goal that I have been working so hard towards, and we did it. So it's a very monumental day for me, and so I thought it would be a great time to jump on Facebook Live to really share with you some of the foundational things that I have learned about Pinterest going through this past year. So these are really like the 4 secrets that I've learned over the last year to really grow the traffic to our website using Pinterest. A year ago we were getting maybe 100 sessions a day from Pinterest. Just yesterday we got 3,200 sessions from Pinterest. So things are finally coming together. They're working. So let's dive into what I have learned over this last year. These 4 secrets that you really, really need to know when you want to grow your business using Pinterest strategies. Okay, so the very first one, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but you gotta delete pins. This is the first thing I did that really paved the way for my success. You really gotta understand how Pinterest works, right? So Pinterest is now getting to be very similar to Facebook, where they're only gonna show your content to other people when they know other people like it. So if you, like Facebook, put out a post and no one likes and comments, they're not going to show it to that many people. Same with Pinterest. If you put out a pin and it doesn't get any repins or very few repins, they're not going to show it to many people. So the very first thing I did was I cleaned house on my Pinterest account. I looked and I saw all these pins that had very few pins or 0 pins. I deleted them all because I wanted Pinterest to see that I put great content out there. I put great pins out there. I spend a lot of time, I have great content. And so Pinterest started to see that what I was pinning started to getting repinned more. And I was very careful not to repin things that I didn't think were going to get repinned again and again and again. So that was the first thing, cleaning house, making sure I only pinned things that were going to get repinned by other people, and I deleted pins that were getting 0 to I think I deleted 0 to 2 repins. I deleted all of those. So everything on my board had to get above 2 repins. Okay, so that was the first thing, deleting pins and really understanding the mindset of what you need to do to grow on Pinterest and understanding what Pinterest's mindset is too. They want pins that are going to get repinned. They want people liking the content that they see on there. Number 2, social proof. People repin repinned posts. So let me break that down for you. It might sound a little confusing, but if there are posts, if I'm on Pinterest, say I'm on Pinterest and I'm scrolling and I see this organization post and it has 2,000 repins, that must be good. I'm going to repin that too. If I see the same organization post, even if the pin is gorgeous and someone spent a lot of time on creating the pin, if it has one repin, I'm not going to repin it. So on Pinterest, you really need to understand the power of social proof. The people are looking to see how many times those pins are getting repinned, okay? So that's second. Third, consistency. This is not overnight. This has taken me a year every single day. I have been on Pinterest this past year, working my butt off morning, afternoon, and night on Pinterest, studying it, seeing what works. I've definitely let go of some pins, like some things don't work that I thought were really gonna work, but I've put so much into Pinterest, making sure that every blog post that we put out now on Classy Career Girl has a pin image there so other people can pin it as well. So we put a lot of time and effort into creating pin images. We've also put a lot of time and effort into going back all the way to 2010 and updating those images to have pin images on them as well. And we are definitely not done with that. My goal is to have every image on Classy Career Girl to have a pin image and to be on Pinterest, because that's just going to grow our library of articles and the people coming to our website. So just know that it takes time. You have to spend time and put time into this. Luckily, I love Pinterest, and I think you will too once you kind of get the hang of it. I have my vision boards on Pinterest. I have recipes on Pinterest. I have, how I want my house to look on Pinterest. So it's kind of a personal fun thing for me as well. Books that I want to read on Pinterest. So it's kind of just my house of like inspiration. Okay, so that is the third thing. You have to be consistent. That has to be a daily thing. You're repinning other people's stuff. You're repinning your own stuff. And that's why I think Pinterest is really showing my stuff to more people now, because they know we are dedicated on their platform to really help and to show people how to show people great content from our website. And we're on there every single day. Okay, so then the fourth thing, this is really important, is the goal of Pinterest. The goal of why am I spending so much time trying to get traffic to my website? That is the key, traffic to your website. The goal is not to sell on Pinterest. And you'll see this all the time. A lot of people are advertising things they're selling on Pinterest. But our goal, and what I want your goal to be really, is it's that first step. These people who are coming to Pinterest, to my website, they've never heard me before, seen me before. They have never been to our website. We are just introducing ourselves. We're just providing value and giving them great content when they land our website. Maybe we have a great lead magnet that they can download, like our free planner that we have. It's really just like that handshake. It's like the get to know you. Like, I am not selling to anyone first thing on Pinterest, and you should not be either. So you have to remember that it takes a lot of that trust, a lot of time to build that relationship with your market before they're actually going to buy anything from you. So know that we're not selling anything on Pinterest. So let's review here what I've taught you here, the 4 really foundational mindsets you need to have success on Pinterest. Number 1, delete those pins. We don't want any 0 repins or 1 repins. Like, we want our content to constantly be repinned so more people see it. Number 2, social proof. We repin when we see repins. So we want to make sure that there's a lot of repins on the content that we are putting out there on Pinterest. Number 3, consistency. This is not overnight. You're going to need to take a long time to really test and learn Pinterest, but it will be so worth it in the end. You'll be here with me in a year from now saying you have all of these opt-ins on a daily basis, all of these page views, and it's just a lot of fun and it grows your business. And then also number 4, your goal is to get traffic to your website and just to start that handshake, build that relationship. We're not selling anything on Pinterest. So if this sounds interesting to you, we are going to be sharing everything we have in our brand new training course. It's called Pintastic, How Pinterest 10X'd Our Business. You can find out more about that. We'll be sharing more about that course in our Freedom Workshop. So make sure you sign up for our Freedom Workshop to learn more about when that course will become available. You can learn more about the Freedom Workshop at www.course.com corporaterescueplan.com/freedom. And basically, the Freedom Workshop starts tomorrow, December 29th, and we are going to do a deep dive into how you can have more freedom and less stress, how you can grow and scale your business, and have the business that you dream of in 2017. So I really hope to see you guys there. If you have any questions, just comment below. We'll see you guys in the Freedom Workshop and then hopefully in our Pentastic course. Talk to you soon.